Hi, John Lyman here from Lyman Orchards, and this year for our corn maze we're partnering with Pez Candy from Orange, Connecticut. I'm here with Sean Peterson from the Visitor Center, and the Visitor Center actually is on the side of the production facility. You can actually stand here and watch them produce the candies. We'll talk about that more later, but right now we're going to talk a little bit about the characters. Sean's got one he wants to talk about, and we'll talk a little bit more about what were the most popular ones over the last 30 years. Sean, what do you have there?
Well, this is Santa Claus. Everybody knows this guy. He's kind of the rock star of the year and of our candy dispenser line. We sell more of these Santa Claus over the years than any other dispenser that we've done. People often ask me, well, what's your favorite? It's kind of always hard to pick one, but generally I point to this guy. He is unique, as you notice. He does have what is called a full body to him versus the traditional stem on the bottom of the dispenser, and he dates to the early 1950s. So I do have a fondness for this one, and you know, as you can see behind us here, there's many different variations and versions of Santa that's been created over the years, but year after year he seems to be the most popular guy in town with what we sell.
Sean, how many figures or characters have you done, or has done over the years?
Literally hundreds, but probably not as many as people think. You know, we do have an example here on display of everything that we've offered over the years since the 1920s when we became a brand, but you start getting into variations and different things like that, and the number goes up dramatically. And that's one of the things collectors like to talk about is how many are there? And, you know, everybody's got an opinion and nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just, you know, how do you decide what makes a variation, what makes a different dispenser for you? But probably, you know, around 1,000 or so, 1,100 different actual character heads. Factor in the variations and the, you know, sky's the limit. Yeah, sort of like apples, apple varieties. Absolutely,
What have been sort of the most popular characters over the last 30 years? Besides Santa, of course.
Besides Santa, it's the one everybody has a fondness for, whatever the movie, the thing is that you like, the sports team, whatnot. You know, one of our most popular lines has been Star Wars. You know, we got involved in the late 90s when we first did Star Wars. You know, some people think that, you know, we were right there in 1977 when the movie came out, but it actually took a little while for us to get on board with that franchise, and it's just been very successful. We released several gift sets and individual dispensers, and it surprises me now, you know, as long as that movie's been out, still the kids come in and they love Star Wars, you know, and it's something from, you know, years ago, but they're just getting introduced to it now.
Well, that's great. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, everybody, all of them?
Darth Vader, he seems to be the guy that's, you know, that's probably the most popular dispenser in that line, so a lot of Darth Vaders.
Okay, well, that's great, Sean. Thank you. And there's so much here, and you know, you're learning about Pez Company in our maze. As you go on to the next clue, find out what awaits you there at that.